Hello, my name is Solali Walden, and I will be presenting on behalf of my think tank, Democratic Solutions, LLC. Today, I'd like to take a moment to speak with you about the state of America's democracy. This presentation will go over our think tank and who we are, our assessment of current American democracy, a proposed program and policy, our justification for those, and then the sociological perspective that we used to come to those conclusions. First, let's talk about who and what is Democratic Solutions, LLC. We, myself and my partners, Evan and Jeremy, are a think tank that began in February of 2024 in a sociology class. Our key values in this think tank are free thinking, cooperation, reliability, honesty, and staying well informed. We believe that the best way to progress in our society is to stay informed about the world around us and stay involved with politics. Our think tank was designed to find the major problem in American democracy today and find the best way to solve it. My teammate Evan prepared this wonderful slide for us about our overall assessment of American democracy. American democracy was built on the ideas of civil rights, freedom, and opportunity. Since the mid-20th century, the belief that the American government is representing those ideas has slowly decreased. In the more recent years, more than 50% of Americans believe that American democracy and the leaders that represent our countries, states, and nation are failing to serve those values and its people. In America today, it is no longer we the people, it's us versus them, and we can't let them into office. Division between the people and the greed for political power is slowly diminishing the true values that American democracy was built on. As part of our assessment of that American democracy, we recommend two major changes in hopes to fix it. The first is a major change to our education system, which we recommend a civics class for younger generations of voters. The second is a major change in a political system, which is a proportional representation voter system rather than the current electoral college that we have. First, let's talk about the civics class. This is the first thing we would implement as a class targeted towards younger generations, specifically those who are nearing the age of voter eligibility. This would be a credit class for juniors and seniors in high school and also offered for anyone ages 16 to 19 in that school district. The class will go over basic definitions used in our current democracy. It'll also go over buzzwords in social media, what the different parties are and what they believe is best for our country, the importance of local elections and not just the presidential elections, and this will also allow discussion among peers. The second program we recommend is getting rid of that electoral college. Now, the electoral college is the body that votes for the president. Voters will cast their vote for a specific representative, who will then cast a ballot for their political favor. The system emphasizes majority vote and favors a two-party system, which is not what America was founded on. Instead, my team and I propose a proportional representation voting system, in which multiple representatives are elected in direct proportion to the population. If a political party wins 1/3 of the population votes, they win 1/3 of the seats. This is far different from America's current winner-take-all policy. With those conclusions in mind, it is very common nowadays to hear that people around you are not going to vote because they feel their vote does not play a big enough role in the grand scheme of things. It is also common for people to believe that younger generations are less aware of how our democracy really works and just how much they can impact it. With these two programs and policies in mind, we believe that voter turnout will increase drastically should our policy and program be put into action. The way our think tank came to these conclusions about American democracy was using the theoretical perspective of functionalism. This perspective is determined by the way each part of the system works together and functions to contribute as a whole. These are the few of the sources we used, and I'd also like to give a special thanks to our professor, Dr. Gina Finelli, for allowing us the time and resources needed to create this project and come to a better understanding of America's current democracy. Thank you.